What was it about the Cardinals that interested you in wanting to come out here and play here?
I think the roster. I just think the talent that is in this building right now. I think there is a lot of talent here. I think that this is a roster and a team that has a lot of ability. And I think it provides an opportunity to come in here and win some football games. Right now.
I heard on the radio coming in that you recently went skiing, so obviously you're feeling how are you? How
Yeah.
Are your overall health and how's that like?
Yeah, I feel good right now. Obviously last year, was difficult, but after the procedure I had in November, was able to rehab and get myself back in a position to play, and was able to suit up, the 2 playoff games in Minnesota, and really felt good with where my knee was at the time when the season finished there, and it's continued to get better. Obviously throughout this off season and moving forward, it'll kind of still be a process, and there's still some things to continue to work on, continue to get better, but as of right now, it feels good.
What specifically on the roster did you like? Because a lot of people look at this offense and think, well, there are holes along the offensive line, behind Larry Fitzgerald at receiver, tight ends are injured or not on the roster.
Yeah, I think you look at Fitz, you look at David, obviously I played with Jermaine. I think there's some pieces on the offense, some playmakers. You look at those 3 guys right there, it's easy to see, as a quarterback, people that you can get the ball to who can make plays. Obviously the defense has been really good, for quite a while here. I think anytime you can play behind a defense like that, where you're not going to have to score 50 points a game to win, I think that's obviously a big positive. And so I think, like I said, there's just a lot of pieces, and it's one of those things I noticed yesterday, when I got here, in the locker room, you look around and you see the names on the lockers, and you kind of start, going through it in your head, and you're like, man, he's a really good player. He's a really good player. They got a good player there, and next thing you know, you're like, wow, this roster is really good.
How does the presence of David Johnson help you?
Having a guy that can do everything that he can, both in the run game and in the pass game, to be able to create mismatch and use him in a variety of ways, I think it just allows us to really use him, kind of as a chess piece, as a way to attack a defense. Being able to keep him on the field, first through third down too. It just allows us a variety of options, in a way to attack the defense and create explosive plays, both in the run and in the pass. And then obviously they've got to respect him in the play action game as well.